class, and today I'm going to give you a speech, which you will soon find out what the name is. This is a story of the high and far off times. In the very middle of those times was a stickly prickly hedgehog, and he lived on the banks of the turbid Amazon and had a friend, a slow and solid tortoise.
But also, and at the same time, there was a painted jaguar, and he lived on the banks of the turbid Amazon and ate everything that he could catch. When he could not catch frogs, deers, monkeys, or beetles, he would go to his mother jaguar, and she would tell him how to eat hedgehogs and tortoises.
The Beginning of the Armadilloes by Rudyard Kipling.
Mother jaguar said to him ever so many times, graciously waving her tail, "My son, when you find a hedgehog, you must drop him into the water and he will uncoil. And when you catch a tortoise, you must scoop him out of his shell with your paw."
One beautiful night, on the banks of the turbid Amazon, painted jaguar trod sticky, prickly, and slow and solid, hiding under the trunk of a large tree. They could not run away, and so sticky, prickly curled himself up, because he was a hedgehog, and slow and solid drew in his head and legs into his shell, because he was tortoise.
Now attend to me and remember what I said. My mother told me that when I meet a hedgehog, I am to drop him into the water and he will uncoil. And when I catch a tortoise, I am to scoop him out of the water with my paw. Now, which of you is hedgehog and which is tortoise? Are you sure of what your mommy told you? Are you quite sure? Perhaps she said that when you uncoil a tortoise, you must chill him out of the water with a scoop. I don't think she said that, but please say it again. When you scoop water with your paw, you uncoil it with a hedgehog. Remember that, because it's important. You are making my sports ache, and besides, I didn't want your advice at all. I only want to know which of you is hedgehog and which is tortoise. I shan't tell you, but you can scoop me out my shell if you like. Aha! Now I know you're tortoise.
Painted jaguar darted out his paddy paw, just as sticky, prickly curled up, and of course, Jaguar's paddy paw was just filled with prickles. Worse than that, he had knocked Stickly Prickly away and away into the woods, where it was too dark to find him. Then he put his paw into his mouth, and of course, the prickles hurt worse than ever.
Now I know he isn't tortoise at all. But how do I know that this other is tortoise?
But I am tortoise. Your mother was quite right. She said that you were to scoop me out of my shell with your paw.
You didn't say she said that a minute ago. You said she said something quite different.
Well, suppose you say that I said that she said something quite different. I don't see that it makes any difference. Because if you said what I said, she said, he said, it's just the same as if she said what he said, she said. On the other hand, if you think she said that you were to uncoil me with a scoop instead of scooping me out of my, dropping me into the water, I can't help that, can I?
What will happen if I do scoop you out of your shell?
I don't know, because I've never been scooped out of my shell before. But I tell you truly, if you want to see me swim away, you've only got to drop me into the water.
I don't believe it. You've mixed up all the things my mother told me. My mother told me to drop one of you two in the water, and as you seem so anxious to be dropped, I think you don't want to be dropped. So jump into the turbid Amazon and be quick about it.
I warn you that your mother won't be pleased. Don't tell her I didn't tell you.
If you say one more thing about what my mother said,
But he'd not said another word before Slow and Solid
have been the hedgehog. You should have scooped him and put him into the water. I did that to the other thing, and he said he was a tortoise, but I wouldn't believe him, and it's quite true, and he's jumped into the turbid Amazon, and he won't come up again, and I haven't anything at all to eat. They are too clever on the Amazon for poor me. Son, said Mother Jaguar ever so many times, graciously waving her tail. Now attend to me and remember what I say. A hedgehog curls himself up and his prickles stick out every which way at once, and a tortoise draws in his head and legs into his shell.
I don't like this old lady's hole. It's hall. I wonder what else she knows. This is a mess. This is Painted Jaguar. Painted Jaguar was sitting on the bank of the turbid Amazon, sucking prickles out of his paws and saying to himself,
Can't curl but can't swim, so and so that's him. Curls up but can't swim, stickly prickly that's him. You'll never forget that. Hold up my chin, so and so. I'm going to learn how to swim. It may be useful.
Excellent, said so and so, while Stickly Prickly kicked in the waters of the turbid Amazon. You'll make a fine swimmer yet. Now, if you can unlace my back plates, I'll see what I can do towards curling up. It may be useful. Stickly Prickly helped to unlace Tortoise's back plates, and by twisting and straining, Tortoise actually managed to curl up.
Excellent! I declare I should know you from my own family. Won't Painted Jaguar be surprised?
The next morning came. Then they saw that they were quite different than what they had been before. Stickly Prickly, I am not what I was yesterday.
That was the very thing I was thinking just now. Won't Painted Jaguar be surprised? Let's go find him.
By and by they found Painted Jaguar, still nursing his paddy paw that had been hurt the night before.
Huh? Good morning. And how is your dear gracious mummy this morning? She is quite well, thank you, but you must forgive me if at this precise moment I do not recall your name. That's unkind of you, seeing that at this time yesterday you tried to scoop me out of my shell with your paw.
And you told me to drop into the turbid Amazon and be drowned. Why are you so rude and forgetful today?
Don't you remember what your mother told you? Can't curl but can't swim, so and so that's him. Curls up but can't swim, stickly prickly that's him.
Then they both curled themselves up and rolled round and round. Painted Jaguar till his eyes were truly cartwheels on his head. Then he went to fetch his mother.
Mother, there are two new animals in the woods today, and the one you said couldn't swim, swims, and the one you said couldn't curl, curls. And it's not a hedgehog, and it's not a tortoise, and I don't know its proper name. Son, said Mother Jaguar ever so many times, graciously waving her tail. Everything has its name. I should call it Armadillo till I found the real one, and I should leave it alone.
So Painted Jaguar did as he was told, especially about leaving it alone. But the curious thing is that from that day to this, no one on the banks of the turbid Amazon has ever called Stickly Prickly Hedgehog or Slow and Solid Tortoise anything except Armadillo, because they were so